A bad day, though I am not great. Even though he left me undelivered the night of our date. My buddy is single and he is not doing well. But we'll all feel better at the ringing of our church bell. Father Tucker's gonna open the lines and listen to our stories. He is gonna share his greatest advice. To him we give glory. Doesn't matter if you've been cheated on 14 times. He will forgive you for all your simping crimes. Father Tucker's gonna open the lines and listen to our stories. We're the Down Bad Patrollees. It doesn't have to be a bad day if they turn you down. If you shoot your shot, Father, and we will be so proud. Just no incels, incest, weird shit with your pets, killing spiders, starting fires, sounding 50 at recess. No begging in the chat, no fedora hats. Don't let your day walk all over you like you are a doormat. No co-leaders, we are great secret keepers. Father will do his best to stop you from being a people pleaser. Come in and have a good time, call him up and get in line. After Father, we all pine communion, but without the wine, we promise it will be just fine, cause he is the divine. This is your sign to join the DownBad Hotline. Father Tucker's gonna open the lines and listen to our stories. He is gonna share his greatest advice. To him we give glory. Doesn't matter if you've been cheated on 14 times. He will forgive you for all your simping crimes. Father Tucker's gonna open the lines and listen to our stories. We're the Down Bad Patrollees.
Oh, wrong one. Hello, everybody. Apologies for the delay. I set off the fire alarm in my apartment. And God forbid they know how to fix that quickly. And it's really, really loud. I actually need to, I gotta stand up. I'm gonna get real close to the camera real quick because I can't see the screen. I gotta pull it up. Don't mind me. Don't mind the priest hugging the camera a little too tight. There we go. There we go. We're back, baby. Sorry, I gotta read all your comments. Happy Pride, everybody! Happy June. June Pride Month. Hi, everybody. I didn't promote this on TikTok either. Because the fire alarm thing? Shut up. Shut up. So, probably going to be a lighter stream today. We're at 19,000 followers, though. We hit the big 1-9. Huzzah. Laser Kitty Mew Mew with the resub. Fuck yeah. Father, how do I tell you my down bad story? Perhaps you give me a call. That be the whole thing we're doing here. So give me a shout. Lines aren't open yet, though. I'm letting people show up. Because you're to fire Father? What? How would I call from Egypt? I don't know. Hi, I'm new. How you doing? Hi, Natiev? Notiev? I'm stupid, so I don't pronounce names correctly. What is this? What is this? What is that? Snooty Peach 476 Connor just gave me 2,712 bits. Holy shit. It's your first time showing up and you're going to drop bombs like that? Okay. Thank you. Jesus. 27 bucks. Thank you so much. I don't know why it's that specific number, though. Is there any meaning to that? Or are you just a crazy person? Father, I can't wait for you to hear the story, the juicy story I have. All right, I'm here for stories today, baby girl. I'm here for that. Why is my collar to the left? Shirt's doing some weird stuff. Smexy Tater Tot with 5 subs. Thank you so much. So before we get going, I'll open up the lines here soon. But I guess I could keep the music on. I have an announcement. So I need people in the chat to say they're ready for my announcement. Smexy, you're a fucking G. Jesus Christ. Ugh. This is what I made to set my house on fire, by the way. Delicious. Well, that's actually really good. We got 3 readies, 4 readies, 5 readies, 6 readies, 7 readies. So much more to the story now. An update, 15-minute boy rejected me. 15-minute boy? What the hell are you talking about? Alright, so the announcement is, why is this so goddamn loud? Is it loud for you guys? No, it doesn't look that loud. Alright. Here's the announcement. I made a really shitty screen for it. We're making a Patreon. So you guys don't have to, you know, you can keep subbing to me, but you guys give me money and you get nothing for it on this channel. Like, you get literally nothing to subbing from me just besides being nice. So we're going to give you things to be able to have. That's the game plan. Because I feel bad. I feel like this is just a better way to do this. If you guys want to support the show and support me so I can keep doing this shit, seems like you do that. Specs Tater Tots dropping crazy shit, all that stuff. But you get something back for it. So there's going to be special things for you guys to have. Tater Tot, thank you for 5 more gifted subs. But listen to what I'm saying. Save the money. Give it to Patreon. So on Patreon, there's going to be other things. We're going to have a special Discord server that I'm going to be super active in. I know I'm not as active in the other one, but you'll have direct contact to me in the new Discord server. We also have a special extra stream for the peeps who join Patreon. And that's going to be very personal. I'll probably be playing like Jackbox games and shit with you guys if you want. Or we'll just talk over some shit. You'll also be able to vote on days that we stream, as well as, in general, things that you want to see on the show. And I think there's one more thing that I'm forgetting. But regardless, it's all things that you can enjoy. So, if you do sub to this show, maybe cancel that shit and throw it over at Patreon. It's going live this Friday. We'll give more deets on Friday, but just want to let you guys know that. Extra stream, damn straight. And I think it's going to be like, I think it was like $6.99 because I thought 69 was a funny number. You know, cheaper than 2 months. Jackbox is back, damn straight. Just got an ad, so I can't hear you, bad timing. That's tough. You're going to have Patreon. You'll hear more about it on Friday, but we're having Patreon. We're launching it soon. Hit the boy up. Okay? Let's get moving. I'm very pissed that I can't eat that food right now. At least actively. It's so good. Turned out to be way better than I thought. I did add a lot of salt, though. That's probably why it's so good. The lines are now open. Dang, wish I wasn't poor. Don't we all? Can't wait to play games with you, Daddy Tuck. Thanks, Mexi! Why is this green screen all fucked up?
Call from
Gorilla.
What's your name?
What's that? Oh shit! I actually got that shit first try.
What was Gorilla? Is that your actual name?
No.
Okay.
Do you not remember me? I called in like, I don't know, a few weeks ago.
How am I supposed to remember you? You're giving me your fake name.
Oh, well, I thought Gorilla would have been unique.
Did you say Gorilla last time?
Yeah.
Maybe I just misheard
I
you.
called in like, I don't know, like 2 weeks ago maybe.
Saying what?
Alright, so I called in last week about a girl, right?
Right.
And I was worried she probably didn't like me. I just called in with news, that's all. I figured I'd tell you.
Okay.
Well, it worked out. Yeah. So, I don't know. I just want to know like your advice worked.
Okay. What was my advice exactly?
Just go for it.
And you're dating her now?
So we went on it one date. We were supposed to go to dinner. Things changed. She just wanted to go to ice cream, so we went and got ice cream and talked for like hours.
Oh, apparently.
And then just a couple days ago, she was over at my house. We had a fire and everything, and then I'm waiting on a response about tonight. But I mean, I don't know what. I guess that's dating. Yeah.
Yeah, you're going on dates. Well, happy my advice worked out. I thank you for letting me know that because it makes me happy. Just keep it up. You don't. I mean, if you fuck up at this point, you're already ahead of everyone else. So nothing to worry about.
Yeah. I just figured you want to know that.
I do. Appreciate that, my guy. Have a blessed one.
Yeah, you too.
Bye. Yeah, I turned him up at the last second. That's on me. But it's just because the fucking desktop music is too loud. Oh, we're at 122 viewers. Fuck yeah. If you guys missed what he was saying, also, why do we have such a, this Smexy, oh, it was all Smexy Tater Tot and the Snooty Peach 47-6 Connor. Alien's kidding me. I was wondering why we were so far in the hype train. If you're wondering what he said, he just said I gave him advice last week and it worked out, so fuck yeah.
Call from
Lucas.
Lucas, how we doing?
Good.
What can I do for you?
So I've been debating recently. So, I was friends with this girl, and I, really liked her. So I decided, fuck it, I was gonna go for it.
Good.
Right?
Yeah, fantastic.
It didn't work out.
Bummer.
But now, I don't know. I've just been looking at where I'm at, and I don't know what I gotta do to make things work out.
Well, what are you doing?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but so where are you at? Where would you say you're at?
So I've been, I thought I was high up in my. So I'm in high school, right? I thought I was high up in the social hierarchy. And the more I've been thinking about it, the lower I realize I am. And all my friends are out here and getting girlfriends and stuff, and I just, nobody's ever made advances. All my advances have failed, and I don't know. I don't know what to do to move forward and change this.
Okay. Well, first of all, high school hierarchies don't really exist. You got to understand that. So, in terms of where you see yourself, like you said, you have all your friends and they're getting the shit done, but you're not. If they were your friends and you were in that friend group, you'd be in the higher hierarchy. Like the thing you're thinking about is those old 80s movies where there's the nerd, the geek, the jock, the pretty girl, the cheerleader. That shit doesn't exist anymore. Really, people just have friend groups and they make their own passionate groups around that. So, it's all kind of a illusion. And you're stuck in it, and I get that. It feels like that. But everyone's just trying to figure stuff out. Even the jocks are dorks sometimes. You know what I mean? It's kind of all made up at this point. So don't focus too much on that. But where you're at now, like you said, no one's really advancing towards you, and you're having a hard time advancing towards other people. That's just something that's learned over time. But there's little things that you can do to change it up. For instance, what year in high school are you?
I'm a junior.
Junior, okay. Pretty much everyone in high school, unless they're just, beautiful, really sucks at talking to the opposite sex. So when push comes to shove, you're going to realize that, you're obviously thinking too much about it. And when you're going into these things, you have a game plan and you think you're just trying to find what works, where most of the time what works, especially at your age, is just balls out confidence. And this is going to sound like a PBS Kids special, but being yourself. Because if you don't act if you think too much and try and morph into this person that you think people will like or think who will be hot, it's going to be super ingenuine, and it's going to be, or disingenuous is the word I was looking for, and it's going to be super non-confident because you don't know who you are and you're struggling. If you just be yourself, maybe it won't attract everyone, but you'll have a way higher shooting chance if you be yourself and you're just goofy and you just talk about things you're interested in. You'll attract people you'll want if you do that.
All right.
Plus, I mean, the boys, your fellas who are doing it, kind of talk to them and figure out where they're at. Because one, it's high school. They're all going to start hating their girlfriends within 6 months. That's just how it goes.
That is true.
But, no, I'm not saying don't try and date, but I'm just saying they probably pretended to be someone they weren't. They probably had to do whatever they could to get in that heart-shaped box. And it's probably going to bite them in the ass.
Well, I don't know. That's the thing. I get new friends in high school. You just being myself, but then every time I make more friends, eventually over time I just fall back down to the same two friends, and I don't know what, it always goes wrong somehow, and then they're always making more friends, and I feel like I'm left behind.
So there's different aspects of life. I am exactly who you are. I am constantly ballooning and chopping. What's it called? There's a term for this. I'm not a psychologist, so I won't know. But I throw myself into big pools of people, but I genuinely only like 4 people. I enjoy my time with other people. I wouldn't call them friends. I'm very specific about who I like, And it felt like I was a loser for a long time just because I couldn't bring myself to put the energy into gaining this large amount of friends. That should not be the goal. To quote Joey Diaz, you need 3 or 4 good friends, you could take over a fucking country. Look at your dad. Do you have a dad?
I do.
How many friends does that dude have? Is he killing it? Or does he have like 3 or 4 dudes that come around every once in a while?
He is absolutely killing it. He knows almost everyone in my town.
That's different.
And I live in a rather large town.
That's different, though. Who comes over?
A lot of different people, man. He is, I don't know. He just makes friends with everyone.
Okay, well, that was, I guess, a bad example because most dads, and don't try and live up to what your dad's doing. Most adults, they have like 3 or 4 people and they stick to that for the rest of their fucking life because they whittled it down to people they can trust and they want in their lives. All these people that are surrounding you with all these friends, first of all, when they go to college, it's all going to fade away. And these people, look at them. Look at these people with a bunch of friends. They don't know who the fuck these people are. They don't. They're acquaintances that they pretend like they're buddy-buddy with. It's all the fucking illusion, dude. I'm telling you. You're mopped up in the idea of having these things, but having these things is not as good as it seems. Focus on having people in your life that make you happy. Having a bunch of people is not going to make you happy. To quote Robin Williams, the most alone you can feel is having a bunch of people around you that make you feel alone. That's how those people end up. I know.
Right.
I know it sounds like I'm fucking lying to you, but I'm not. It's something I've learned over time.
No.
And I can't wait for you to watch this shit play out and do exactly as I said. This shit, you're going to watch all these people and they're not going to be friends in a long time, or someone's going to fuck someone else in the friend group and things are going to fall apart. It's just all a mess. Stick to hang out and loving people that you actually enjoy. Don't worry about the fucking numbers, all right?
All right.
Okay. Bless your heart, my son. Have a good one.
You too.
I love this dude's content. Thank you, Night Raven. Your name reminds me of my Webkins account. I had a very, evil-looking name, and then I had 40 Webkins. Do you have a dad? I have a dad, yes. Why, hello, everyone. How's everyone doing this fine evening? I'm doing great, Tunnel Man. What's a dad? Joy. Don't you dare trauma dump in my chat.
Call from.
Addie.
Addie, how you doing?
Hi, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. What is Addie short for?
Okay, Addison.
Addison. What can I do for you, Addison?
Alrighty, so it's my first time calling in, but there's this girl that I've been friends with for years now, right?
Right.
And I just started talking to her again after having a really rough spat with my girlfriend, who I'm currently split with. And we've always been really, really close, and she's the kind of gal who says, I love you to your friends all the time and constantly, play flirts with everybody.
Yeah.
So how do I know I'm doing the right thing and making any progress?
Well, first of all, happy Pride Month. But second of
Happy
all,
Pride Month.
is she out, or do you know if she's gay or not?
Yeah. The mission is a go.
Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure, because I didn't. If that's an aspect, I can't help you because I'm a white straight man. But if it's out in the open, then it's a normal thing that I can help you out with. So in this situation, it's about touch and go. You said she's kind of flirty normally, right? As a person.
Yeah.
Always saying I love you and stuff. So you just kind of gotta toe the boundaries in terms of a little more than what would be deemed, I don't want to say appropriate, but kind of appropriate.
But friendly?
Yeah, a little more than friendly. So where are you? What flirts? Do you ever throw flirts at her?
Yeah.
So what would be the average flirt you'd say to her?
Oh God, I'm not good at being on the spot.
No, it's fine. Just okay.
If I'm on vacation, I'd send her a picture and be like, "Oh, the view's so pretty. Not as pretty as you though."
Okay, see, yeah, okay, that's corny love, which is a great kind of love.
Yeah.
But if you the way you're gonna break through this is if you feel like you're having progress and it's going good, shoot a little bit more of a serious flirt. She'll send you a picture or something, and you're like, God damn, you look good today. Ooh, not haha, this could be taken as a joke. Just be like, wow, you look really good today. Then how she responds to that, she could be like, thank you, or wow, thanks. Then you get a little bit more info, and then you slowly build that profile up until you get an idea of who that person is and what the relationship is, and then you take your shot.
Yay!
Yay!
Thank you so much.
No problem. But just if I would say give it 2 tries if it doesn't work out the first time. But after that, don't do it till they feel uncomfortable. Just test the waters.
Oh
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
for sure.
Yeah, I feel like you'd be able to know that, but I got to be safe on the internet.
Still, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Have a good one, Addie.
Have a good one. Bye.
Happy Milk Month. It's actually Milk Month, by the way. What? Still new to this. How do I call in again? I've just typed number in the corner. Yes. There's not an extra step. No. If you're not in America, put that 1 at the front, though.
Call from
Casey.
Casey, how you doing?
I'm doing good, and you?
Doing decent. What can I do for you?
Okay, so let me explain my story. I am, to put this in simple terms, a social butterfly, and I love being around people.
Love that
But
for you.
there's like awkward situations where like I push things way too soon. Like, how do I make sure I'm timing things right?
In terms of, like, friendships or relationships?
Like relationships, because I hate pushing things, but I am an impatient person that loves to meet people and loves talking, you know?
Yeah. So, in terms of pushing things, do you mean, like, let's go on a date, let's go on a date, let's go on a date, or just, like, kind of smothering them with attention?
I don't know how to put this, but like, neither really. Just like, how do I know when I should say, "Oh, I want to do this," you know, without seeming like needy?
What would sorry I keep prying, but what would you mean in terms of like and if you're saying like, oh, let's hang out, or are you saying like, oh, like we should hang out more, da 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 da? Like what would you say that you're worried about? Just one example.
Like, just like prying too much. Like, oh, do you want to hang out this time or this time? And like, I don't want to seem like needy and be like, oh, yeah, let's hang out. Oh, you know, like, and her just being like, wow, this is like too much.
Okay, so I think your game plan and who you are is fine, but you gotta just dish it out over a certain amount of time. So I'm gonna prescribe you a game plan, which I never do. Okay. So we're gonna space this out over a month. Beginning of the month, you're meeting someone. End of the month, you're taking them on a date. But you spend the first 2 weeks, maybe week and a half, finding out who they are. Ask 20 questions, whatever you gotta do. Like just get to know them, and then a little bit more flirtatious in the middle half of the month, asking them the common like, oh, you look really good. Let's flirt a little bit. What are you into? Where do you want to go? And then by the end of the month, you do it. But just space it out. And then also, if you're saying these things like, oh, let's go, let's hang out, let's do all this, and they're kind of pulling back a little bit, pull back with them. I know you're an impatient person, but you either got to move on or you got to give them the space because it's just going to freak them out.
All right. Thank you so much.
No problem, dog. Go get it done.
All right. Bet.
I can tell when a Zoomer's on the phone because they say bet. Bobby hopped into my Instagram Live last night saying the word bet. What'd you say? He said something super Zoomer, Gen Z. And I was like, what are you doing? That's past my pay grade. If Father Tug was Signal, I would shoot my shot. Well, I'm not anymore. Everybody, I have a girlfriend. We're trying that out. That sounded mean. I really like her. I'm just trying it out. I didn't mean to say it like that. What level of down bad am I if I got friend zoned? I'm not going to read that out loud. Don't say that. Don't talk about that. You're super down bad, though. I would love to hear that story over text. DM me that, and I will make fun of you on the internet. Someone subbed. We had the Higo 5 minutes ago with the Prime sub, and Weedle Prime sub. You have a choice with the Prime sub every month, and we appreciate you giving it to me. And BroJ with the 1 bit. Let's not go too crazy, BroJ. Save that money. All right? I don't even know what I'll do with all that 1 bit. Not to sound ungrateful, but I think that's less than a penny. Why would you do that? Just save it. Just save it. I need to call ASAP. Well, the lines are open. I think it's probably jammed up because you motherfuckers are hammering the lines. Let me refresh this. Tomatoes are less than mid. Yes, that's what you said. Real life Hitch. I don't remember the plot of that movie. I'm gonna have my pork bowl. You guys want some ASMR? I'm gonna lift my mic. Fucking love this. This is so good. Homemade. From scratch, I made that. I didn't kill the pig, but besides that, I bought the poblano, I bought the onion, I bought the Roma tomato, chopped it up, charred the onions, cooked the pork, Put a little Tex-Mex seasoning on that bitch. A little salt, a little pep. I washed my rice. What? Oh, someone was asking about the podcast. I'm working on that. There's just so many moving parts right now. Like, we're going to start doing some on-the-street stuff for Down Bad. Looking forward to that. I don't know how that's going to go, but I'm going to go to Wrigley this weekend and try and get some interviews with some folks. Is the line down? It must be. I'm going to call one of you guys back. Someone's been calling me a lot. Let's see. I'll call this guy. Yeah, sorry. I don't know what's going on with the lines. Father, how did you set off the smoke alarm with the salad? That is not a salad.
This is for now, and I'm probably asleep. Or I'm just...
You're not asleep, you dork. I'll call you back. There was pork involved. And my smoke alarms go off at the drop of a hat. So. Bitch! Are you kidding me? I did my best. Let me refresh it one more time. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with the lines right now. I think it's funny I call it the lines. Oh! The Victim Gamer! 4 months subbing to Father. About to start my shift. Have a good one, Father. You too, bud. Thanks for just showing up to give me money. That's fucking crazy. Thank you.
Hello?
Hey, it's Father Tug.
Oh, hello.
Hello. What can I do for you?
Oh, God, I didn't think I was actually going to, like, get an answer. Okay.
Well, I don't know. Like, the phone lines are so messed up that I'm just calling people back right now. But here I am.
Oh, okay. Okay, hi.
Hi.
Okay, so yeah, fan of your stuff. I've had a down bad story I've had for a while.
Okay.
Love telling the story. It's been, so I'm happily engaged now. I'm not, like, down bad for anything anymore.
But the past is what makes us, so I'm excited to hear that.
Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, so for my story, it was, I want to say the summer of 2019. I want to say it's 2019.
Okay.
I was single at the time. I've been single for about 9 months. Scrolling through Tinder, working on a security job with my dad. Loved the job, but I remember we were working on a camera system for a church, and I get like a ding on Tinder, and I was just like, oh, I got a ding on Tinder, and Dad was like, okay, whatever. I get the ding, and we hit it off, and it's just we hit it off at first, and it seems like everything's all good at first.
Right.
But then it was she then tells me like just a whole she tells me a whole slew of things all at once that I'm not gonna say. It's all NSFW.
Okay.
But I was just kind of like, why is she telling me this? But okay.
Well, okay. What kind of NSF, like, things she enjoyed, things she's done before, like what kind of NSFW?
Things she's done before. Like it was like she was like 19, but like 19 of just getting out of high school.
Ah.
And so she was telling me like, oh, I did all sorts of this and that. Oh, I've never done this. I've never done that. And I'm like, I was just like, kind of like, I mean, okay, cool that you're telling me this.
Just laying out the track record for you.
Yeah. Laying out the track record, I didn't mind, but I was just kind of like, okay, cool. Hit it off for a couple of days, but then out of nowhere, she ghosts me, and I'm texting her. I'm like, what's going on? Why is it out of nowhere? I'm just being left on red. And then out of nowhere, she texts me saying, hey, I'm really sorry about this. I'm not used to someone as nice as you speaking to me, and I just need to be by myself. And I was like, okay, fine, I guess. And I just ended up just like moving on with my day. Well, I was sad because I was hitting it off with someone.
Yeah.
At the same time, I was like, okay, fine, whatever. I'll be upset for like a couple of hours, but then get over it.
Yeah.
I find her on Tinder 2 days later.
So she was just going back at it?
Yeah, like she's back at it like 2 days later. I find her I find her on Tinder like 3 days later, and then out of nowhere she's texting me again.
Huh.
And I'm just, yeah, I know, it was weird. I was just like, okay, cool, and I'm just kind of like responding with just kind of like, meh, whatever. And so she's talking to me. It's like, hey, you ever tried this game called Imvu? And I'm just like, and I go just like, I know what Imvu is. I know what it is.
Uvu?
I hate that Imvu. IMVU.
What is that?
It is. It's a dumb game. Basically, it's a chat program, but you also make these nightmarish Kardashian-looking avatars.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's. I know what it was. I never actually I never actually tried using it because I was never I never needed to.
Yeah, there's no appeal to that fucking game. I see so many Instagram ads for it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. So I decided fuck it, why not? And she wanted to talk to me. I was like, fine, whatever. I use it, and I hated it. I hated every moment of it. I remember she tried to use her character. She made this character with an oversized ass and everything. It was great, like larger than life ass. It was hilarious. And I'm sitting here, I'm sitting on my bed on a Friday night, just off work, really tired, and I'm doing this shit. Why am I doing this?
Thinking with your bippy, my guy.
Yeah, I was. And she messaged me on Snapchat and then she messaged me back saying, "Oh, how'd you like that?" And I 100% laid it out, and I just said no. I did not like any of this.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry. I'm not. And I was like, I'm not interested in this at all. And then she proceeds to try to be like, "Oh, but I really like you," and I was like, "Yeah, no, I don't really like you, honestly."
Did you what?
And
did you role play in the game?
She tried to have me role play, but I'm not an RPer.
Okay.
That's the problem.
Oh, how old are you? How old are you?
I'm currently 25, but I was 21 when this happened.
We're about the same age. I just never heard someone my age say RPer. That's such an internet term that.
Yeah. Well, I have a long history with playing MMOs and stuff, so
there you
I
go.
just know about. I just know the RPers of any MMO I play because I've looked into that world, and I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm staying out of that.
That's so crazy that this girl wanted you. That's to use that fucking. If anyone doesn't know what it is, Google it. Imvu. It's just make a hot person, and they wanted to role play in that world, dude. That's so fucking.
Yeah.
You definitely dodged a bullet, my guy.
Oh, I did. She tried to be like, hey, she's like, hey, I really like you, and I just said, I don't know how to feel about you because this is kind of ridiculous. She's like, oh, okay, and then just proceeded to just stay silent. Then a couple of days later, she tried to talk to me, saying how much she likes me and stuff, and I'm just like, I'm not interested. And then I finally, out of nowhere, she stayed silent for 2 weeks, and at this point, I should have blocked her, didn't. She ends up messaging me after I had a long day of work. I get off work, check my messages, sends me this paragraph-long thing of, hey, I've been giving you plenty of time, and I really like you, and I blah blah blah, and I've been giving you a bunch of time and patience, and I want to know if you like me back. And I'm like, I've made it clear I don't like you back. I'm very sorry. I don't want to give you another chance because she realized she remembered. Oh wait, yeah, I dropped this guy because of him being emotional or something.
Yeah.
And I just said no. And then not even 10 seconds later, she blocks me on Snapchat and blocks me on everything, sends me a middle finger on Instagram somehow. I didn't even know they made a middle finger emoji on Instagram.
They did. Yes, they did. Yeah.
I didn't know that. But she sent me that, blocked me on that. And normally that's where the story would end. Normally that's just oh, that's another summer. That's just a summer that was gone because this was the summer when it happened.
Right.
I get a phone call from her friend 2 months later, out of nowhere too, because I just started another relationship with another girl at that time. We were about to hit it off, and I get a call from a friend saying, "Hey, is this so and so?" And I'm just I was like, "Are you purposely getting information wrong about me so that to make sure that this is me?" She's like, "I mean, sorta." And I tell her, oh well, I don't really plan on giving her another chance. I'm already started a relationship with another girl, and I'm not I'm sorry, I'm just not interested. Oh, okay, hangs up. And then nothing happened after that.
So I am an inherently paranoid and suspicious person, and there are so many red flags that I would have backed out of immediately on this. First of all, if anyone's just like actively into me, red flag.
Oh
Like-
yeah. That's,
Like if
that's
they're
definitely
pursuing
going to be a red
me,
flag.
like I'm not saying it's a turn off if a girl comes on to me, but it's definitely like I feel like I'm gonna lose a kidney if I go home with you. Like I just don't trust people that find me attractive. And then all like the
Yeah.
little things that she was just like, hey, even though she already rejected you once, like I don't know, made you play
Mhm.
that role playing video game. You dodged a bullet.
Mhm.
I'm glad you were smart
Oh
enough
yeah,
to
I
walk away.
100% dodged the bullet.
And you got a fiance now, so fuck it.
Yeah.
It's not like you have to worry about I could have had sex at one point. You're having sex now,
Yeah.
so who gives a hoot?
Oh yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's definitely like it was definitely just like a weird thing that happened during the summer. It was literally just like 2 months of like back and forth weird shit happening the whole time.
That's why I suggest people don't use Tinder. But thank you for the call in, my guy. Appreciate
No
the
problem,
story.
man.
Have a blessed one, all right?
You too.
Bye-bye. Tinder is for people who want to watch their souls die. The victim gamer with how many subs? I can't see. 1, 2. I'm not going to count that. I'm guessing 5, right? 5 from the victim gamer. For some reason, every time Spexy Tater Tot starts subbing, he'll sub, and they'll get into a sub war. And they don't show up unless they're fighting. And I guess I'm glad to be in the middle of it, like a child of divorce. Father, I have 3.9k channel points, but nothing to do with them. I know we're working on that. I don't know what I would do. The problem is, most channel points are used for, like, drink some water, stretch, sing, wear a funny hat. And I'm in the middle of calls with people, and I don't want to be a dick to them. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be a boner. Hinge is pretty good. Hinge is pretty good. I've gotten laid off of Hinge once. Hey, man, I really need advice in the life-changing type of thing because I'm very confused that the problem is I can only call via Discord. I can't do Discord, my guy. Where do I call? On the phone, right there. Can't be doing Discord at this point in time. Although I would love to do one of the... I don't know how to do those things where I have a bunch of people in the lobby and then, like, we all answer questions. I'll probably do that on the... On... Where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is it? The Patreon! Perhaps that will be a feature. Coming out this Friday. Stay tuned. Fuck. Alright. We should be able to pay... Why are you so obsessed with me singing, Bobby? I hate singing. Why must you taunt me with this? Ooh, that's allowed.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
It's Father Tug. What's your name?
Mac.
Mac. Oh, that's cool. Is that Mackenzie?
No, it's McKenna. I actually told you that last time, too.
I don't think... Did you go by Mac last time?
I did.
Did I say I like boy names on girls?
No.
Okay, I've said that before. Like Bobby.
Oh.
I like that. I just like it's just so clean. Just like, oh, that it's like a cool girl in the neighborhood. Here comes Mac. Anyways,
Hell yeah.
go ahead. What's up?
So I called, I don't know, maybe like a month ago, asking for advice. And I just wanted to give an update and also a story, because there's a story that goes with this.
Okay, here for it.
So when I called the first time, I was calling for advice because I'm 19. I had never kissed anyone, and I was seeing a guy for like a while. But since then, I told him I was into him, and this was like 3 weeks ago. I told him I was into him. And then he said that he liked me, but he didn't want a relationship.
Ah.
So I was like, no.
Yeah. I don't know if you watched this show enough, but that's never good news. So I'm glad you said no to that.
Yeah, I was like, no. So I fully just ignored him for like 2 weeks. Here's the thing. He kept texting me those full 2 weeks.
Every day?
Every day.
Oh, okay.
I was like, what? So then 2 weeks goes by. He's like, hey, you should stop by. And I was like, okay, I'll stop by, because he had other friends over. And we're friends with the same people. So I was like, all right, sure. I stopped by, and then he eventually, at some point, we like break off from the group. He takes me to the same waterfall he took me on our first date, and then kisses me out of nowhere.
This kid? The same kid?
Same kid.
How'd that go?
went good. Still going good.
Wait, are you dating him now?
Yeah.
Does he? Okay, wait, hold up. I think I either missed something or you didn't say it. All right, so you went over to his place, and he brought you to a waterfall, and he kissed you.
Yep.
And then he was like, did he ask you to date?
No, that was a conversation had a little later, but
Oh, but that was your first kiss, right?
yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Holy shit. Okay, Dubs in the chat. And then you started dating the fucking kid?
Yeah.
Yo, congratulations. Oh my god. Like, that's all the best things that could have happened. And there was a waterfall involved? Most people get their first kiss behind a dumpster at a Chuck E. Cheese. Like, that's fucking fantastic.
I know.
How's
Weird as hell, but I was like, all right.
So how long you been dating for? Like a couple weeks?
At this point, like, officially, probably just a week.
Okay, still though, we're in there. You're 19, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a lot of room for mistakes, and you're gonna make them. But
probably
this is where we evolve as people. So just stay in it. Be happy that you have it. You know, there's some things about having a relationship that you'll never expect until you're in a relationship. So if you have any issues, call back. I'll be sure to help. But while you're here, fucking congratulations. First kisses are scary. I'm glad you got that done. I'm glad he did it, so you didn't have to force yourself on him. But altogether, was it not unattractive, though, that he texted you every day without answering? Or did you find that endearing?
It was definitely weird. I was more annoyed than anything.
Right?
Because I was just trying to, like, go about my day. I was like, okay, this kid's not actually into me, so I'm going to move on. I, like, at that point, I had, like, re-downloaded, like, Hinge or some shit. I don't remember. And, like, was talking to, like, other people, and he just kept texting me. I was like, all right, what the fuck?
Just, whatever. Hey, whatever works, I guess. I would never suggest a male caller to ever do that. But, you know, to each their own, and I'm glad it worked out for him. But now you have a waterfall boyfriend, and I'm proud of you. All right?
All right.
Bless your heart. I wish you the best of luck,
Have
all
a
right?
good one.
You too. Oh. My first kiss was in Spin the Bottle on trampoline at 13.5 birthday. What does that mean? No one has a 13.5 birthday. What are you talking about?
Call from
Evan.
Kevin, how we doing?
Doing all right. How are you?
I'm enjoying my pork bowl. What can I do for you?
All right. So I got a little story for you.
All right, let's hear it.
So a little context. I'm 19. I'm friends with this kid named Alex, right?
Mm-hmm.
And me and his sister have been talking every day for about 2 weeks now, and I don't know if I should, continue going about that or not.
All right, so here's what we're going to do. How long have you been boys with Alex?
Probably a year and a half now.
So let's look at this logically. Let's play this in terms of logic. Odds are probably 80% that if you pursue his sister, you're not going to be friends anymore. Worse than friends. Enemies, probably. So you just got to, like, maybe it'll be okay. Like, 10% chance it's going to be okay. And even then, that 10%, that's weird that he'd be okay with that. So we're looking at like a 90% chance you're not going to be friends anymore. And he's probably going to want to beat the shit out of you. But, you know, if you're looking for just some strange, just trying to get laid, I mean, you're dumb and young. I get that. I was there too, thing with your bippy. But there's other girls. There's other girls. You shouldn't be doing what you're doing in the first place. And if you're in too deep, you're in too deep. But there's no positive outcome of this. You're going to lose the friend is what's going to happen. So it's up to you if you want to lose that friend, if you don't give a shit enough, which, once again, I don't have a problem with. You know, if you got other boys, if this kid's not that important to you, fuck it. But you're going to lose him if you go after this.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm into his sister, so I just don't know if I should keep going with it because, I mean, we've been talking like every single day for like last 2 weeks, just like behind his back.
Yeah, so probably not, my guy. I would say no, but I mean, you're already kind of in too deep. Like, if he finds out about this, he's going to be pissed. So, damned if you do, damned if you don't.
he knows that we've been snapping, but like he doesn't know like the full extent to it. He just knows that I've been talking to his sister.
Yeah. I mean, maybe bring it up with him. I don't fucking know. That's why you're calling in. You know it's a fucking bad idea.
Yeah.
I mean, like, make your decisions, my guy. And if you know how to fight, whatever. But you're going to lose the friend at the end of the day.
All right.
All right?
All right. Thank you, Father.
No problem. Good luck. Dummy. No, sister, not teacher. Disagree with father? What do you mean? My advice was sound there. Just keep saying the Google subscriber is unavailable because I'm on the phone.
Call from
Miriam.
Miriam, how we doing?
Hi.
Hi.
So I need advice on kind of complicated situation.
Okay.
So I met this guy online like 2 years ago, and we became really good friends, and we had like a little situationship for a bit, but it didn't end up working out because he lives in my home country, and I moved to the U.S. like 6 years ago.
Okay.
And he said that he likes me, but he doesn't see us working out because of the long distance, right?
Yeah, it's like long distance, yeah.
So I was like, okay, and then we stayed really good friends. And then I went on vacation to my home country, and I met him. But my family is, like, really strict, so it wasn't a date. And my mom had to come with us.
Right.
And I kind of also lost my taste, like, sense of taste on the date, and I found out I had COVID. It just wasn't an ideal date. And then, anyways, after that, a lot happened, and I went back. We were still friends. But now, in August, he's graduating from college, right?
Right.
And I want to go see him, but my family is against me going alone. Because it's, like, not the safest for a woman to go alone in my home country.
Okay.
And if I go against them, there's, like, these really bad consequences. Like, they might cut me off. But this also might be my last chance to see him again, because after he graduates, he has to go to the army for, like, 1 to 2 years. Because it's, like, mandatory in my home country for certain men to go after they finish school.
Right.
And then after that, he has to go back to his home country. So, like, I don't know if I should just go against my family and do it because I might regret it, or I don't know what I should do exactly.
I don't think you should go.
Why?
Just because well, looking at this from like a logical standpoint, like, you know, he's going to go to the military. I mean, the survival rate's not so low that he might die. That's part of the military, but I don't think that's something you should be worried about. And then he has to go back home. But if you just see him one more time, and then he's in his own country, and it's still not going to work out because he's so far away, he's even further away now. What's the benefit? You get to just see him one more time out of respect. I guess that's a nice thing to do, but I'm sure he will understand that the negatives far outweigh the positives. It's a danger to yourself. It's a danger to your family relationship. I just don't think you should do it. And in terms of a rom-com, run him down at the airplane kind of situation, it's adorable and it's a really cool idea. What'd you say?
It's not gonna happen.
Well, it's a cute idea, but I don't think it's definitely not worth it. And I'm sure if he's a rational person, he'll absolutely understand that you can't make it to the situation.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
well, that's what I'm talking to your brain, and I know your heart's saying something else. But try and think logically in terms of how, like, if you really like him, I think not doing what you're going to do will open up avenues in the future for things to happen. Your parents will have a better idea of him. You can get things done in the future. Just don't muff it up just for one last burst of excitement and adrenaline and love. Kind of dish it out. I think it's the better chance.
I see.
Okay?
It's really sad.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know you sound sad. I feel really bad, but I think the best case scenario is to do that. All right?
Yeah, I understand. Thank you.
Bless your heart. Have a good one. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, she was emotional. I wasn't ready. I thought she was going to laugh along. Ooh. That was a hard decision for her, and I get that. Ow. Ow. Pain. God damn. Why is it so green? Why does that work?
Call from
Cornell.
What's your name?
Cornell.
What can I do for you?
Alright, so just for context, I'm 16 going to year 12 in high school.
All right.
I got girls over the years, but sometimes I'll always fumble somehow every time.
You'll fumble it? Is that what
And
you
I
said?
got yes.
Yeah.
And I got like 7 girls over the school year, but I always fumble somehow. But I got a girl at like 2 days ago at my job, like a bad joint at my job, and I texted her yesterday. She texted me back at like 12 a.m. and I ain't texted her till now. Well, 2 p.m. because I was up late. And I need help, like not fumbling, because I always get too excited or do something dumb like troll, like a lot, and always mess up somehow.
Right. Okay. So one of the things you need to understand is you got the yips. Do you know what the yips is?
What's the yips?
The yips. You have a very deep voice, and it's funny to hear you say that. But the yips is when, if you think of like a professional sports player, like Kobe, like the yips is even though you're one of the best in the world, you lose 2 games in a row, and all of a sudden you're in your own head, and you really think like there's something wrong that's actually not there, and that is the yips. So, like you said, you keep fumbling the bag, and probably after the 3rd one, you got the yips, whereas you're your own worst enemy in these situations. So when you're texting these people, you're probably overthinking what you're saying, or you're probably overcooking those texts before you send them, and it comes off as disingenuous. Treat them like you would treat the homies. Treat them as like one of your best friends, and send text messages that way. You know, don't be crass, don't be perverted, but like just don't overthink it. If you have an idea, stream of consciousness, text it back. Because if you overthink it, it comes off as this. Girls can smell that, like a blood in the water with a shark. It's about a mile away when you're overcooking and overthinking, and it means you're nervous. Cut off the LOLs. Don't put the ha-ha-has. Just be genuine, and then flirt a little bit. Get some information back. I mean, if she's texting you at 12 in the morning, she's already into you. Don't worry about losing something you already have. 1 in the hand is worth 2 in the bush.
No, all she said was, hey, after I said, what's up? After I said, yo, it's the guy from whatever my job name is. So I said, yo, and she texted me at 12, and I texted her today at 2 p.m. because I woke up late.
Well, let's start.
So she only texted back once, 1 word.
All right, well, she's putting the ball in your court. So you know her from work, right?
No, she was in the drive-thru. She doesn't work with me.
Word. That's baller that you got a girl's number in the drive-thru. But, you know, you have really nothing to go off of here. You're starting fresh. You have no idea who this girl is. So say something along those lines. Like, yo, I think you're super cute. That's why I got your number. But I don't know much about you. Where are you from? Something like that. Give her an avenue to talk about herself.
Okay.
And then when she responds, says, I'm from Vancouver or wherever the hell you're from, go off of that and be like, oh, where in Vancouver? Da-da-da-da-da. I went to school there. Oh, what school? Just give her an opportunity to talk about herself. Kind of give her the ball. And then whenever you think you have a funny anecdote or something to say, interject. Just go back and forth, a little small talk. And then let it ramp up. Throw a couple flirts out there. I mean, you got her number. She thought you were cute anyway. You already did the hard part. You're already aware that she thinks you're at least a little bit attractive. And she responded to you. She didn't give you a fake number. So don't overthink what you're doing. You already got her attention. Now you just got to hold it.
Okay.
Okay? Go into this with some confidence. You have it. You have it, my guy. Go into some confidence.
Yes,
you're going to kill it.
I'm very, very confident.
Fuck yeah.
Very confident.
Rip it up. All right?
I just don't want to get too excited this time.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Don't get in your own head. Just if you have an idea, send it. Don't worry about texting too fast. Maybe don't triple or quadruple text, but just fucking let it go, my guy. All right. Bless your heart. What the heck is with kids' voices these days? I know, he's just a 16-year-old.
Call from
Christian.
Christian, how we doing?
I'm pretty good. I think I called in like 2-3 weeks ago.
Okay.
I was talking about how like that girl liked me, but I didn't really like her back, and I wasn't sure what I should do. And you told me to like keep talking to her, so that's what I did. And I kept talking to her, and she just kept doing like little things that like I didn't like. Like on FaceTime, like 'cause I FaceTimed her probably like 3 times total, and on FaceTime she like she was always complimenting like other dudes. Like she was like, "Oh my gosh, like blah blah blah, so hot," and I was like, "Oh," like you know, and I was like, "That is not something you do," because she had like admitted to me that she had a crush on me, so it's just like that's not something you do in front of your crush.
Yeah, I think she was trying to make you jealous.
Probably, but I mean it didn't work, so.
Yeah,
But,
I'm definitely not saying that's a reasonable thing to do, but that's obviously what she was trying to do. It's still a shitty, manipulative, low self-esteem tactic, but that's what she was up to.
yeah, I tried to make it like kind of like, hey, like stop doing that. Like one time she did it, and I was like, wow, and she's like, what? And I was like, oh, nothing. And then like she just kept complimenting the dude, so I just turned her down on FaceTime and just like played Clash Royale or whatever I was doing. But
How old are you?
And then like another 14.
Yeah. Okay.
And like another time she did it. Hang on.
I'll be drinking my G Fuel until you return. Not a sponsor yet. Guess I'll read the chat. Father, actually delicious. Can I please have a bit? Absolutely not. This is my only food I'm going to eat today. Doing 1 meal a day today. It's got a lot of calories. It's 2 meals worth, so it's at like 1,800 calories. Now I just check her instantly if she's talking about other dudes on the phone. That's what I'm saying. He's going to have to bring it up. I mean, I'm sure it's already over by the time. I mean, if he ever fucking comes back. He should have hung up on the second time she did that. I agree. Yeah, she's trying to make you jealous. Thank you, Gwen. I like when a girl says I'm telling the right thing. It means I have a very basic knowledge of women and how they act. We're all humans, but men are stupid. Women are complex. Multitasking. I really think that.
Okay, I'm back.
All right.
But yeah, she kept like doing that, and that was just kind of like annoying, you know.
Yeah.
And like it got like she kept doing it, and I would just like hang up, and then like she'd call me back. She's like, "Why'd you hang up?" And I'd be like, "What do you think?" And then she'd be like, "I don't know. You just hung up out of nowhere." And I'm like, "Oh, out of nowhere? Yeah, sure."
So, let me interject. You're young, and I get that, but it is like I 100% would do exactly what you did at your age, and I'm not blaming you, but taking the reins in that situation, like she got the result she wanted by doing that. She 100% did. She wanted to get a reaction out of you, and you did it. It upset you. She called you back, and you answered back again. She got to get you a little upset. Whatever the fuck. You got to call them out when they do that. You have to be like, when she's like, oh, why do you think? No. Straight up say, like, talk about other dudes. I want to play I don't want to talk to a girl who's doing that. I want to play Clash Royale and hang out and just fucking vibe with someone who's not going to make me purposely angry. Like, what are you doing? Like, call them out.
Well, yeah, I said that next. Like, she did it like probably like 2 minutes like after I re-picked it up, and I was like, can you like stop doing that? Like, that's annoying. And she's like, oh, did I hurt your feelings? And I was like, yeah, I'm done talking to you. And then I just like dropped her like right there. She was like, are we seriously done talking? I'm like, what do you think?
God damn, this is fucking high school. This is freshman year of high school, man. This is some bullshit that you won't have to deal with for a long time, but it's just, you know, obviously self-conscious, self-esteem issues going on with this girl. Don't want to psychoanalyze someone from a secondhand story, but obviously, like, she needed the attention and liked getting a rise out of someone, and used you as, even though she could have a relationship with you, she didn't know how to handle feelings, or she was using it as a pup or whatever the fuck. But you handled it. You should have done it sooner. Like, you'll realize the sooner you cut shit off, the easier life gets. So next time, I'm doing the Trump hands right now. I don't know why I'm doing that. But the next time she brings up, you know, the next time someone tries to do this kind of shit to you, just know that the sooner you chop it off, the sooner you're going to have better results. Maybe they won't realize what they're doing, and then you'll help it out, but it's not worth wasting your time getting upset over just because someone wants to fucking play with you for an afternoon, you know?
Yeah, it didn't really like upset me. Like, I wasn't getting like angry or anything. It was just like one of those like it was just like a chip on my shoulder, you know? Like,
Yeah.
It was just kind of like annoying me.
Well, still, that's what I'm saying. Even a little reaction is enough to fucking get those people off.
Yeah. But it's funny though, 'cause it gets worse. 'Cause she started spamming me on like Snapchat, and I was like, why are you spamming me right now? Because it was just like one of those like the emoji things where it's like your Bitmoji with like a dinosaur or something. It was like one of those. And she was like spamming it, and I was like, why are you doing this? And she just like kept spamming, so I blocked her. And then she was like, add me back on Snap, and I was like, no. And then she was like, why? And I was like, you were just spamming me for like 5 minutes. What do you think? And then she started spamming the like little face things on iMessages.
Yeah.
She started spamming those, and I was like, I'm just gonna block you again. And then I blocked her again. And then she had like 5 of her friends trying to reach out to me and be like, can you unblock, like blah blah blah? And I'm like, no. And then like I told them what she did, because apparently she didn't tell them what she was doing, and they're like, oh yeah, you're probably in the right, just to keep her blocked.
Yeah, this is painfully 14 years old mentality. She just wants attention. She doesn't know how to fucking handle humans interaction. She just knows that she can make people angry, and that's the game plan she's playing with. Fucking
Yeah.
let her figure
And,
shit
like,
out. Revisit it when she turns 16, 17, 18. But right now, fucking keep this person out of your life. This is horrible to devote time to someone who fucking sucks as a person.
Yeah. Well, the worst part is she's in my 3rd hour. She's in one of my classes.
Are you in America?
And like, yeah.
Where are you from where you call 3rd period 3rd hour?
Michigan.
You Michigan people, you're barely American. You fucking dirty mitten fucks. Okay.
I mean, at least I'm not from Wisconsin. But
yeah, what is also with your beef with Wisconsin? It's you guys beef over, like, I hate the state of Delaware. That is my biggest beef. I fucking hate Delaware. Delaware sucks. If anyone in this chat is from Delaware, get out. I don't trust you people. You're pretty much second-class citizens to me. But fucking Wisconsin, they got cheese curds. What's wrong with Wisconsin? They got a fucking adorable accent. I love Wisconsin people. When I think of Michigan, I think of Ann Arbor, I think of weed, and I think of Detroit. You know, they kind of got you beat. What does Wisconsin have?
Well, you did forget Flint.
Flint. Okay, yeah.
Well,
that's another negative. That's another negative. It's a failed state.
Well, you know, Wisconsin is more Canadian than Michigan is.
I didn't say you were more Canadian. I said you're barely American. There's a difference.
No, yeah, but you know, I hardly count Canada as American.
They're not Americans.
Yeah, exactly.
I would. Okay, we're on a tangent. Just ignore these kind of people.
Anyway.
I got to move on to the next person, but
Okay.
Yeah, you're young. These are things that happen to young people. This is not going to be a problem in the rest of your life. But thanks for venting to me.
Great. Thank you, Father.
Bless your heart. I hate Delaware. I fucking hate Delaware. I love Wisconsin. I do. Up in the Great White North. I made you a batch of cookies. Why don't you come over for dinner next time? Just as cute as a caboose. As a Hawaiian, I should have hated Michigan, but I don't. I love Michigan. Dumbass Michigans. If you're from England, you'd understand. I grew up there. Weird opinion. Father, I just farted and it smelled really bad. I wish I didn't read that.
Call from
Alex.
Alex.
Hello.
Hello.
What's good?
What's
I've
poppin'?
been trying to get on here for a little bit. Hello, Father.
Have you called before? You sound familiar.
I'm not. I've never been on here.
Okay, fantastic. First time caller. What can I do for you?
All right. So, I kind of have a story that I feel like a lot of people need to hear, just because, you know, it's a big thing right now. Everybody wants the mentally ill goth girl, right?
Oh God, I wish I could tell you were wrong. I wish I could tell you were wrong.
Everybody wants it, right? Every single person.
God
and,
damn. I don't
know.
Fuck. You're correct. You're right. Every guy, yes. Everyone wants to buy from the broken bottom shelf. Yes.
Listen. All right, I'm gonna tell some context here. I'm 18, and I've known this girl for about 6-ish years, but she had a glow up, and let's just say that she became the goth girl. You know.
Well, I think they're alt now, right? Alt girls, e-girls, alt girls.
Alt girl, same, pretty much same, to be honest.
Yeah.
But, so I really, really liked her for a long time, and we got to talking again. We had a little bit of a hiatus for about I'd say year-ish.
Yep.
So we get to talking again. Very quickly gets flirtatious very quickly.
Okay.
And after a little bit of time, I start to realize the problems that are here, right?
Right.
She has let's say, a psych report about as long as a CVS receipt, I would describe it.
First of all, you're breaking up a little bit.
And-
You're getting fuzzy.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
Yeah, she has a psych report about as long as a CVS receipt.
Yes, but you knew that going into it.
Decently, yeah, but I tried to push past it.
Yeah.
But it did not work. She had I'm just going to read the list because this is a lot. She had manic depressive disorder, bipolar disorder, borderline personality disorder, general psychosis, general mania and depression, severe paranoia, trust issues, and an inferiority complex.
What was the last one?
Inferiority complex.
Oh, I thought you said... Sorry, I misheard you. Okay, so that's, that's a rap sheet. I'll give it to you.
And we're in a weird spot right now. Basically, the way I could describe it is one of her personalities are curving me.
Okay. Wild.
It sounds ridiculous. It sounds absolutely ridiculous, but this is what is happening. I don't know how else to say.
Do you know how many personalities she has?
3.
But the other 2 like you.
Yes.
Okay. Listen. Listen. This is a little bit out of my depth, but I'm gonna leave you with some advice a relative gave me as a way too young child. Okay. Normal people. No, I'm gonna rephrase it. Good people have good sex. Crazy people have crazy sex. These are the decisions you make in life.
I forgot to mention she's also a sadist and a masochist. So there you go.
How can you be both? She's both of those things?
Yes.
Dog, have a night. All right? Have a night. Have one night. Fuck it. Just make your intentions be known. Don't lead her on. But this is an experience. I'm not gonna lie to you. These things only come every once in a while. And if she wants it, there's no reason. I mean, they say don't put your wiener in crazy.
I've been saying that for years, and now I'm knee deep in crazy, and I don't know what to do.
Listen, I spent most of my college years going knee deep in crazy, and I'm sitting here telling you good stories for it. I mean, just make sure she won't kill you. But besides that, have your fucking fun, dog. Everyone deserves a little love. And it's probably gonna come back and bite you in the ass. But you're young. You can get away. You can skedaddle. Just wrap it, and you're fine.
Yeah. All right, I get that.
I'm giving you terrible advice right now, but please listen to it, okay?
All right, no, I will. I just wanted to let people know, because as much as it seems nice, I don't think it's worth it.
Listen, hey.
And that's just being honest.
Wait,
But I do like this girl, and I think I'm gonna try and see where it goes. At least I'll try and get back to you at some point, maybe in the future.
I do want to see the follow-up. I mean, hey, nothing wrong with some.
'Cause I don't know.
You go to the grocery store and you see, you go to the bread aisle and there's the damaged rack. Sometimes it's worth buying from there. You know, a loaf of bread's a loaf of bread. Doesn't matter if it's squished.
Yeah, I get that.
So I wish you the best of luck. Dude, I'm telling you, you'll have fun for at least 20 minutes.
Thank you, Father.
No problem. Bless your heart. That boy's gonna get crucified. Anyway, everyone loves a goth girl. Everyone loves a good alt girl. And a good e-girl every now and again. B Fox, how you doing? Thank you for following. Also, I think someone sent me something. 100 bits, drop the Michigan call, Father. I think I already did it by the time you gave me the bit. I know entirely too much for being an actually vanilla bean. I want to get crucified. You don't. You don't. Do you know how you die from crucifixion? Do you know how you actually die when you get crucified? As if this still happens. So when Jesus was crucified, they did the 2 little hands and one in the feet. And the way you're on the cross, first of all, it wasn't a cross like you see in Christianity. It was most likely an X that they just put into the ground like this. But the way it's set up is that the only way you can breathe is if you lift yourself up in the holes on your hands and feet. So you don't die from bleeding out, you die from suffocation, because at one point you give up on trying to breathe. That's why it's torture. And that's how Jesus died. Jesus died from suffocation. Catholicism. Alright, I'm going to call this person back because they were hammering the lines. Where was it? Oh, I can't find them anymore. I'll call this cat. Suffocation. Hello.
Hello?
It's Father Tug.
Oh. I've been... Hello, I'm sorry. It says no caller ID, so I didn't know it was
Yeah,
me.
no. It's fine. I don't know how to fix that. But it's me. It's actually me on the internet. What can I do for you?
There's this girl I like. Her name is Charlie, and I made a move a few days ago, and I haven't said anything since. And I don't know what to say.
So you made a move?
Yes.
What was the move?
We've been friends for like 3 or 4 years now. And she's the type of friend that with other people she will like what's the word I'm looking for? She'll like make like flirty gestures to friends.
Okay.
I really like her, but I don't know how to say. I don't know what to say.
But you made a move. Excuse me. You made a move. What was the move?
I asked, where are some fun places you like to go? Because that's what I thought would be the best to say.
Yeah. I'm not saying I laughed just because you're the way you said that, not because that's a bad idea. I just want to clarify that. But yeah.
Then she said, I don't know. I said, do you like our local amusement park? It's owned by Six Flags. And I was like, do you like there? And then she said, probably. I asked my friends, what does that mean? Because I had no idea. And then I thought, hey, maybe she doesn't know if she hasn't been there before.
I don't think that was the case. So listen, what you got to do is you got to be very. You just got to take this. She already knows you dip the toe in, and she's aware. You're about in the kiddie pool at this point. You're waist deep. She's aware of what you're trying to do. It's not like she's unaware. She's not an idiot, right? You made it pretty clear what you're trying to do. So now, the more you wait, the more of a, for lack of a better term, chicken shit you look. So maybe don't ask her out, but flirt with her at the very least. Kind of make your intentions known. Because right now she's giving you absolutely nothing. It's not looking good. But you might as well get full closure on the situation. And by really throwing a shot out there, saying like, wow, you look good today. Just say that, which is going to be terrifying. But it's worth doing. See how she responds. If she shuts you down, give up. And if she doesn't, then move on. But you're doing the thing where you're kind of jumping in with very little intel, which is usually how people get burnt. So you might as well get a little bit of intel before you actually take her out or try to take her out.
Yeah. I've liked this girl twice before, and then I've liked other people. And then both times she's known that I've liked her. One time because I told her, and the other time she was like, she figured it out. And it's the thing of, I really do like her, and I want to make a move. It's just I'm so nervous about it because I'm on the overweight side. I'm not gonna lie about that. So I don't usually get attention from girls. I have girls who are friends, but that's it. I've had one girlfriend.
Listen, so 2 things. 1, doesn't fucking matter. I want you to, where do you live? Do you live in a city?
No, but it's not a small town.
Okay.
It's not a city, but it's not.
Go to your center of your town and sit on a bench and watch people walk by. You will see absolute bulldogs of men with beautiful women. You don't have to be good. The male gaze and the female gaze are two completely different things. You don't have to be a fucking hottie to get a very beautiful and a very kind woman. You just have to be a smart, thoughtful, genuine person. That's really what it kind of boils down to. And if you have right now, it's obvious that you have the mindset that because you're a little overweight, you're not going to get a girl. I'm not going to,
Oh no, I don't have that mindset. I know that I get less attention because of that for it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I feel like I have very overweight friends who do very well with women. It's really not the case. And I feel like if you did like hop in the gym or some shit, the confidence that would exude from you, because there's nothing holding you back after that. You seem like a very sweet kid. Plus, once you bloom and blossom, I'm not going to tell you to get in the gym. You don't have to get in the gym. I'm saying it'll probably be really good for your mental health.
Oh no, I'm planning on it. That's my goal for the summer is get in the gym.
Fuck yeah.
Get off some of the weight.
Dude, you don't even have to lose the weight. Just turn some of that weight into muscle. Be a big fucking kid. Fucking cornbread fed. Get that shit done. But anyways, sorry, I'm going off on a tangent. Shoot the shot with the girl. Give it a try. She already knew you were liked her twice. It's worth a little bit of effort. And then if she's not into it, work on yourself this summer. See what you can do. But you got, how old are you? Probably what 15, 16?
I'm actually 13.
Bro, you got so much time. And I know your whole world is everything around you right now. The scope will open up. But if it doesn't work out with this girl, who gives a shit? Focus on yourself right now. Because all these kids who are chasing girls right now, one, it doesn't matter if you get a girl. It doesn't matter at all at this age. It's just a status symbol. But two, while they're doing that, you're working on yourself. There's that classic meme where it's like, while you were doing this, I was training. While you're doing that, I was training. And when we finally met, I kicked your ass. Like, train.
Mm-hmm.
Work on little hobbies you enjoy. Learn how to play an instrument. Learn how to cook. Holy shit, learn how to cook.
Oh no, I play the French horn, which is really fun.
Okay, well, you can't.
I already got the instrument thing down.
You're not going to go to a party with a French horn, though.
Yeah.
Not a great instrument in terms of, being able to brag about it. Like, I learned how to play piano. I can't bring a piano anywhere, but sometimes there's a piano you can fiddle on, little fiddle. Anyways, just work on yourself in the moment if it doesn't work out with this girl, and take high school by storm, my guy. All right?
Okay.
Okay. All right. I believe in you.
Next year I'll be in high school, so thanks for this.
Yes, 100%. This is the time, man. This is the time to change who you are for the better.
Yeah. I called you 70 times today just trying to get a call.
Well, I'm glad I picked you. I'm glad you finally got in.
Yeah.
All right. Bless your heart, my child.
Thank you.
You got really quiet at the end. I hope he wasn't crying. Dadbots for the win. Damn straight.
Call from
Connor.
Connor, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good.
How do you spell your name? With two N's or one N?
2 N's.
Fuck yeah. All right. What can I do for you?
Oh, okay. So, I really like this girl at my school. Okay, I mean, I've known her for probably 4 years.
Right.
And I'm about to go to high school next year. Friday's my last day of school. I'm thinking about shooting my shot on the last day of school, like over Snap or something, because I could not do that in person.
Bro, you gotta do it in person. You gotta do it in person. Are you kidding me?
Oh.
What? Dude,
Okay.
shooting your shot over Snap, at least do FaceTime or a phone call. Snap, are you kidding me? Come on, you know better than
I
that.
don't have her number. Her parents don't let her give out her number, apparently.
You can FaceTime over Snap.
Yeah, but, I mean, I've only ever talked to her twice on Snap.
Okay, regardless.
I've known her for 4 years.
Forget all this. Do it in person. Do it in person. You'll have a way higher survival rate if you do it in person.
Yeah, but...
Dog. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
I just...
Have you ever done this kind of thing?
Yeah, once. It was over the phone. It was so awkward, too, because my friend kept telling her that she liked me, and I was like, sorry about that. And she's like, oh, blah, 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 blah. It's fine if I feel the same way. And I was like, oh, shit, all right.
So the way I like to describe it, I remember this. I learned this lesson at a summer camp. And I was like, I'm just going to be a hornball because we had a dance. And I was like, I'm going to ask this girl to dance. She's so fucking pretty. and she rejected me in front of everybody. And I was like, oh, it hurts. And I shrugged my shoulders and I walked away. And then I was like, hey, that was nowhere as bad as I thought it was going to be. Then
No, I'm not scared of rejection at all. I mean, if I get rejected, I get rejected. It's whatever.
Then why won't you do it in person?
It's the aspect of her telling people.
You're going to high school.
I know I'm going to high school, but
and she's also gonna. If you do it over Snap and she denies you, she's gonna tell people anyway.
True, but I only have one class with her, and that's computers class, and I sit next to my other friend, and I'm always myself, like around everybody. I don't really care. Like people think I'm bad, then they think I'm bad, but I don't know. It just kind of scares me to do, and
yeah, it's fucking scary. It's one of the scariest things a man can do. Fuck war. Yeah. Talking to a woman is terrifying, but one, computer class is fantastic to do it in because everyone's sitting at their own desks and you have something to talk about, whatever the fuck's on her screen. And two, it's
that's a problem because my computer teacher, she's a bitch.
Okay.
She'll yell at you for literally anything. Like,
who cares? You're in 8th grade. You're almost done. Whatever. It's heroic to go and walk over to this girl and the teacher's yelling at you like, yeah, 1 sec. Hey, I think you're cute and I would like to talk to you further. Here is my number. Do what you will with that information. Make a spectacle out of it. You're going to look like a jackass no matter how you do this. Lean into looking stupid. It's a stupid thing that you're doing. Love is stupid. But if you lean into that, it's cute as shit. What was your? Sorry, I never even gave you a chance to say your original problem. What were you worrying about?
I kind of just I'm scared to tell her because I feel like if I do it over Snap, there's going to be a problem. And calling her, I know she's always doing stuff with her family, so I don't want to call her in the middle of like dinner and stuff because my family's always doing other things.
Do it in person, man. Do it in person.
All right.
And so another thing you can deal with the shame is something I wish I learned a long time ago. But at your age, like you shoot your shot and she tells people and it's embarrassing that like she said no. First of all, you shot your shot. Like if a guy comes up to you and talks shit, you're like, what did you do? What are you doing? Playing Minecraft with your buds? I'm trying to get a girlfriend, my guy. I'm talking to girls. I'm shooting my shot. I had the confidence.
Like, the thing is, though, my friend, he just took my girlfriend that I broke up with like a couple months ago.
First of all, that's not your friend then, huh?
Wait. No, he is my friend, okay? Because I didn't really like her. She kind of forced it on me, and I don't know. I just couldn't say no, I guess. I was kind of a weird thing about me. I'm bad at, like, saying no to people.
I'm also very bad at that. Yeah, I'm bad at turning people down. I agree with that.
It was like 2-month relationship where it was just really awkward. And then my mom finally convinced me, hey, just get her the fuck out. And I was like, all right. So I did that. And I mean, she's a nice person to talk to, but whatever.
What does that have to do with anything?
Nothing. I'm a very bad procrastinator. It's my bad.
Dude, okay. You heard my advice. You know what you got to do. Make yourself look stupid. Go up to her. Doesn't even have to be a computer class. Could be on the hallway all the way out. But just be like, hey, listen, think you're cute. I've been wanting to do this all year. Just want to know, like, if we can get something moving here. You have my Snap. Just let me know.
But another thing is, I know she's not into me.
Who cares? It's not like you're pestering her. You're just shooting your shot once. If it doesn't work, whatever. But this is good practice. This is exposure therapy for the embarrassment and shame that comes with being an adult. It's worth a shot. It's always worth a shot. Plus, you have a whole summer to get over this shit, the shame and whatever, and you're a new person when you go to high school. Just do it.
Yep. All right.
All right?
All right.
Get it done. Bless your heart, my son.
Thank you, Father.
The more you talk to women, the less you start to care what outcome will be. True. The more you talk to people in general, the easier it gets. Also true. Hey, man, don't diss Minecraft with the bros. Hey, nothing wrong with Minecraft with the bros, but, talking to girls is historically and culturally cooler. All he has to say is, hey, I like you and want to get to know you. What's the best way for me to do that? I like that. That's a good way to do it.
from.
Bryce.
Oh, this kid sounds so
To
young.
accept, press.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, Bryce. How you doing?
Good. Bro, I've been trying to call for, like, the whole time.
What can I do
This is
for you, bud?
insane. Alright, so, it's a long story, but I'm going to try to summarize this as best as possible.
Okay.
So, there's this girl. Her name is Bailey, and I had liked her from about the beginning of the year, a little bit after the beginning, and she was in my science class. I was really waiting for her to, she was dating her boyfriend, and I knew she was about to break up with him, because everybody was talking about it, and she was about to break up, and so whenever she broke up, I was gonna, do it, right when she broke up, I was gonna, tell her that I liked her, and so, right as it ended, like, right as her relationship with, Benton ended, I then, at the car rider thingy, in front of the whole grade, I asked her out and got rejected.
Mm.
So that was really embarrassing, and I'm not really I'm not too embarrassed about stuff. Like, I can do super embarrassing things, and I don't really care. So I kind of got over it pretty quickly, but then everybody was telling me to move on, and I really didn't want to. I was trying to still get back with her, and she added me on Snap and stuff, and I still have her on everything, and she just kind of friend-zoned me, you know?
Yeah.
And then I kind of got over it, and then I was starting to like another girl. Her name was Hayden, and right as I was getting to know her, then everything turned around, and then she started giving hints that she liked me, and I was just so confused, so I have no clue what to do anymore. So I don't know.
Okay. So you think this girl's into you?
Yeah, because, well, she keeps, like, flirting with me and stuff, and she always wants to talk with me, and she sends me snaps a bunch, and, like, we're in the summer now. Like, our summer just started, so I don't know, and she doesn't have a boyfriend still, so I don't know.
Shoot your shot.
I did.
With this girl?
Failed miserably. Yes.
Oh, it's the same girl? I thought you said there's a new girl.
Yes. The same. No, I started liking the new girl, and then she turned around and came back.
That's why.
Right after I started.
That's why she turned around and came back. Because you started treating her less than. Because you weren't giving her as much attention. Focus on the new girl. Focus on the new girl. This one already made her mistakes. You're above her at this point. She didn't want you. That's on her. Maybe later down the line you could reconnect. But now you're focusing on other things. She's going to have to deal with that. You're a very self-respecting young man. Focus on the new person.
All right. Thank you so much, bro.
No problem, dog. Get it done, all right?
See ya, bro. I'll tell you if I get an update, okay?
Okay, love it. Bless your heart. That was so adorable. A young buck getting it done. Bless his heart. I told him not to go for the kid. I told him to go for the new one. What do you mean he's going to get played? I didn't want to know his age. I wanted him to live in my mind as an adorable 5th grader. Just figuring shit out. Father, I've called 58 times, and I am in dire need. Addison, didn't you already call?
Call from.
Ghost.
Ghost?
Hi.
Hi. You called recently, didn't you?
Not recent. I think, yeah, like about roughly a month ago.
What can I do for you, Ghost?
Well, so I did it. I broke up with them. I took your advice and stuff like that. Literally, like, right after I called, I did it. Because I'm like, I can't wait anymore. Yeah.
There you go.
The problem escalated.
How?
Okay. So we broke up, and they were heartbroken, of course, and I felt really bad and stuff like that. We're still friends, though, and surprisingly, right after we broke up, all of their friends knew about it.
Yeah.
Like, right after, and then I kind of started getting death threats because of it.
Wow.
I know. And it was just from their friends and stuff like that. And I told them about it, and they were like, okay, I'll tell my friends to stop. And so they did. But now every time I see them, their friends are always with them. But,
No, go ahead.
But, sorry. This is, like, a mess because, like, I don't know, because I haven't really been talking about this with anyone, and, yeah.
It's been festering. I mean, first of all, I'm glad you got that off your chest, but I remember one time I really wanted to break up with a girl when I was in high school, and she and her friends, like, she would threaten self-harm if I tried, and her friends would, like, threaten me and all that shit. And then my dad sat down on my bed. My dad is a man of few words, but he said, hey, man, some things aren't your fault. And he walked away. And I think that it fits the bill pretty well here in terms of you did nothing wrong. You weren't happy. And it sucks that these fucking assholes are throwing death threats at you and all this crazy shit, but you don't owe them anything. You don't owe them a goddamn thing. You weren't happy, and you got out. From what you called last time, you had reasons. If you aren't happy in a relationship for no reason, I think you should get out. I think that's fine. Like, that's how relationships are. If you're not absolutely happy, I mean, there's rough patches, but if deep down you're not happy in a relationship, get the fuck out. And it sucks that their piece of shit friends bled into this, but they should have been the one to say, hey guys, cut the shit. They didn't do anything, did they?
They did. Once I told them about it, they were like, all right, I'll tell my friends to stop. And I did see them, like, tell their friends to stop, but, like, every time, but, like, their friends have my number for whatever reason. I think I think he gave them my number because we were all friends until we broke up, and then all of a sudden, so, yeah.
Still. It's something that you're going to have to deal with for a little bit, and it's going to be awkward, but you did the right thing. You need to be aware of that. Don't let them confront you and confuse you into thinking that you did the wrong thing, even though the effects seem more negative. They're only negative because negative people are involved. It's not the net positive of this is huge. That being said, you gotta kind of stay the path right now. You're gonna have to just it's like walking through a crowd after you missed a home run ball. I don't watch sports, but people are gonna throw tomatoes at you. People are gonna throw cans at you. It's just gonna have to be what it is for right now. That's one of the problems with a relationship is the friendship divorce. In terms of they get half the friends or they get all the friends and then they turn on you as if you did something wrong. It sucks you're in this position, but I promise you the net positive of this is way higher. You're free now, and you can focus on yourself and you can focus on a new lover. I want to let you know that you didn't do anything wrong. Are you aware of that?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because I don't want you to start thinking that because of the way that people are treating you did something wrong. Just in the meantime, I'm very happy you called me to fucking dump this out because you didn't have anyone to talk to about it. But you're fine. You will be fine. This too shall pass. I believe in you, okay?
Okay.
Also, don't let this make you gun shy, which is something that happens to a lot of people. Don't be afraid to jump into another relationship, or don't be afraid to break up with someone or all that. Everything happens differently every time. Lightning doesn't strike twice. That kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be like... There's so many stories of people having bad breakups and then all of a sudden they never want to date again. Me included. Like, it's one of the worst things that can happen, but it's worth going back into it.
Okay.
Okay, Ghost?
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Did you ever play Call of Duty, Ghost?
Yeah.
Every time I call you Ghost, that's what I just think of. Is that character in Call of Duty. I don't even like Call of Duty that much, but I think it was like the Modern Warfare 2 era. There was a fucking Call of Duty character called Ghost, and that's all I can think of.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, I think it was the second game.
Yeah. But regardless. Anyways, have a blessed day. I want you to feel better, okay?
All right. Thank you.
Bless your heart. Have a good one.
You too.
Glad she's doing better. Okay. This brings us to the end of the stream. Remember, we have a Patreon coming out soon, on Friday. So, when you're ready, we'll gladly have you. The link will be dropped then. We're still figuring it out, but it should be good. Save your sub money, Smexy and Victim Gamer. I'd rather give you things for subbing, because at this time I don't have it. But for right now, we're going to do a raid, motherfucker. I will see you guys on Friday. This guy, it's his birthday, so wish him a happy birthday. And apparently he does magic tricks. That's what I'm seeing. So it should be he seems like a sweet guy. It's his birthday. Wish him happy birthday. I want to see several happy birthdays in the chat once we hit it. See if we can get to 70. Come on, 70. 67. Come on, 70. 70. Come on, guys. Just a couple more. I know I'm on a delay. Come on. 68. Let's go. 68. Come on, 2 more people. We just need 2 more people to go. 2 more. 2 more, 2 more, 2 more. 1 more. We're at 69. 1 more person for the raid. 70 is such a clean number. Come on. I know 69 is funny, but 3. There we go. 70, baby. All right. Oh, went down to 70 again. Okay. 71. Fuck yeah. 72. Okay. Well, I'm not going to push my luck. I'll see you guys on Friday.